if you have a performance horse, feeding them in the winter might be different than feeding them in the summer. Here are 3 ways that it can be different. The first way that feeding your horse in the winter versus the summer is that when your horse begins to get below 50 degrees in temperature Fahrenheit, you need to start feeding them more. Roughly 25% more calories that you should feed your horse in the winter than in the summertime. Here's why. For every 1 degree below 50 degrees, and this is all rough estimates, but if your horse has a certain type of winter coat, or perhaps if your horse is clipped or something like that, these numbers would all be variable. But for your rough estimates, any 1 degree below 50 degrees that your horse goes, its body weight or its calories consumption will be going up by 1%. So every 1 degree, 1%. So if you get down to 25 degrees, that would be 25 below 50, so you would need to feed 25% more calories. So introducing a little bit more alfalfa, a few more flakes of hay in the wintertime, slowly increasing that will help your horse through the wintertime. The second way to get your horse through wintertime and how it's different from feeding them in the summer is by having more water available at all times. Keep in mind that horses will not want to be getting through the ice. If your water is frozen over at any certain time, make sure that you are breaking that ice and encouraging your horse to drink water before feeding them. Oftentimes, you can break ice, feed the horse, and then by the time the horse is done eating, that water is frozen over again. Feeding or making sure that your horse drinks more water throughout the day will prevent your horse from colicking. The third and final way that it can be different feeding a performance horse in the winter versus the summer is that you might need to add electrolytes. Yes, a lot of people add electrolytes and salt in the summertime because the horse is sweating a lot, but introducing a salt lick or some electrolytes in the wintertime will actually encourage the horse to drink water more. So drinking water will help everything flow through the horse's digestive system better, and you will not have as much issues with impaction colic as a result.